one of the things I want to just encourage you, based on what you may know as of right now, and also just kind of your own intention for yourself for this next cycle, this next month, like what do you want Saturn to help you learn? Okay, Saturn's a great teacher. So what is it that you want to be kind of developing some understanding of inside of yourself during this time? Is there something that you want to get better, or something that you want to practice? Like even, for example, if you were going to go, okay, I really like this practice, I encourage you, this is one opportunity that you could do this for a practice until we have the next session towards around the 20th of January, 21st of January, we'll have another session like this. So you could practice this every day between now and then, or most days. I mean, I know we're coming in the holidays, so it might be hard some days, but you could be practicing that, and you could decide what your intention is for that. So whatever it is that you want to be your intention for this coming month, and for this turn of the year, if it's something that you want to let go of, right? Something you want to call in, something you want to become more masterful about, something that you want to develop some understanding in, any of those things. So I want to just give you like a minute to think about that and maybe just write it down for yourself. So if any of you want to pop your intention into the chat, it's a great way for you to get witnessed and for you to be able to kind of make a declaration for yourself. And you can do that at any time while we're moving through this. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 different parts of this Kriya that we're going to do today. And as always, as we go through these, do as much as you can. And if there are things that you're like, wow, I can't do that arm movement, I can't do that for that long, it's fine. Just stop, rest, imagine that you're doing it, keep doing the breathing as much as you can, and then rejoin us when you can. You can do the whole thing sitting in a chair. You notice I'm sitting in a chair right now. So you can also sit on the floor. You can sit on a cushion. You just want to be somewhere comfortable. Like I have my feet flat on the floor and I have an erect spine. So that's really the main thing you want, is you just want to have an elongated spine, feet flat on the floor. Or if you're sitting cross-legged, you could do that too. I am not one of those people who can sit in lotus, so I'm not even going to recommend it. Okay. I'm just going to read a few of these intentions before we get started. So Joy says, my intention is to form positive habits done daily. Awesome. Perfect. That's such good Saturn work. Okay. Anne says, I need to reclaim my Capricorn traits. Many have fallen into disuse over the last few years. Yeah. Capricorn, like sturdy, like can move through anything, deal with any obstacles or challenges. You got to watch out for being a little bit stubborn. But Capricorn is great, like just really good for that kind of sense of, I'm gonna, get my way through this. And then Raquel says, learn human design, practice movements, create art, release excess fat. Awesome. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So, I'm actually just going to go through this. I'm not going to teach it to you. I'm just going to go through it with you, okay? And I'll have a timer. And like I said, just do the best you can. Don't freak out. And definitely do not go into any self-judgment, okay? I think you're going to be able to see my body, okay? And I may sit up a little more so you can see me. All right, so the first movement is called Pranashakti, and we're going to do it 108 times, okay? So the arms are up, hands are spread, and we're just going to pull our arms down into fists and strike the ribs. Oh, let me just say, I created this sequence as it's really a heart sequence, since we are in where the G center is lit up right now, right? And we've got that gate 10, the 15, the 25, and the 2 are all lit up right now. And so when you do a practice like this, you're going to be positively imprinting your relationship to those energies if they're open in your chart. Like I have the 10 in my chart, but I don't have the others defined in my chart. So you're going to be teaching yourself and imprinting yourself with this elevated heart energy in your love of spirit, your love of humanity, you're allowing, and your self-love. So it's pretty cool. And for me, I get to like affirm my self-love with this, right? Because it's heart energy. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, right? And like I said, do as many as you can. And it does not have to be super intense, okay? In fact, my suggestion is that you only use as much energy as you need. Think of it as moving your skeleton rather than thinking of this being super like intense. Like you are bringing it down and striking, but you're not, right? You don't want to do that. All right, here we go, 108 times. So it's just breathe in and exhale. I will count for us, okay? And you can do this at your own pace, and you can stop when we're ready to, okay? 20. 50. 80. 'And arms up, big breath in and hold. Squeeze the pelvic floor, lift, push the energy all the way up your spine into the center of the head. Hold as long as you can. Let go when you need to. And exhale, eyes closed. Just bringing your hands face up, palms up, and just take a breath. Just tune in to your physical body, how your physical body feels now. See if you can trace an outline of your form from the inside. And then notice the shift in your energy. Just from that one practice, it's like a minute long. Staying very still and noticing how your energy body begins to expand as you hold the physical body still. Good. Okay, the next one, the arms are going to be bent like this. Let's see if I can do this like the arms are going to be bent like this. Actually, let's just do a couple of spinal flexions to warm up a little bit. So you're going to let's go forward first. So here the shoulder blades come forward off the back, right? And the spine is rounding. The pelvis is kind of going like this, right? You're scooping in your pelvis and the head's coming forward. You're not dropping, but you're just kind of bringing the head forward and you're doing a C curve with your spine. Now you're going to reach up and go in the opposite direction and arch your back. So you're arching your lower back, you're pulling your shoulder blades together, and don't drop your head, just lift your head up towards the ceiling, okay? And then we're going to come forward and flex, and then we're going to arch, okay? So that's what we're going to do with the hands. So the first one, we're going to inhale, arch the back, and exhale, bring the forearms together. See how all of the elbows are together. So you can see how much the shoulder blades are going to come off the back when you do that. And then you bring the shoulder blades together and down the back, right? And arch, okay? And we're just going to do and so we inhale and exhale through the mouth. Okay, and we're going to just do this for a little bit. So here we go. The Eyes are closed. Reaching out, bringing the elbows together. You can do this at your own pace. If you want to do it slower than me, that's fine. And here we're really working the heart center. Okay, so we're helping to open up the chest, right? And we're bringing a lot of energy into the heart. You don't have to force an exhale, just exhale through the mouth, but you don't have to push it out, just gentle. Doing great. Stay with it. Rest if you need to. Stay with it if you can. Just another 20 seconds or so. You're doing great. And big breath in and hold. Close the eyes, squeeze and lift the pelvic floor, pushing the energy up all the way from the root in front of the spine, all the way up to the center of the head. And just hold. Exhale when you need to. Hold a little bit longer if you can. And exhale, hands in your lap, palms up. Stay really, really still. Gently breathe. And again, just notice how your energy is now. Tune into the energy around your heart center. So this is the G and the will in human design, or the heart chakra in the yoga traditions. It's all in the same area of the body. If you can feel the way that that energy in the heart is expanding. Good. Now we're going to do the same arm movement, but with the opposite breath. So this time we're going to go, and then, okay, here we go. Arch and curl. Bringing your attention to the center of your chest. And notice if any emotions come up for you. You might, a lot of times we have stored grief and different emotions in the heart. So when we do practices like this, sometimes it just helps some of that energy move. If that's true, just go with it. Just 30 more seconds. You're doing great. See if you can get into a little bit of a trance-like state. So you're just focusing on your breath, and the arms and the spine are just doing what they're doing. Good. Bring breath in and hold. Squeeze. Mula bandha, the root lock. Squeeze. Press the energy up through the center of the spine all the way to the top of the head. And hold. Exhale when you need to. Hold for a little bit longer if you can. Usually the direction is to hold for 30 seconds if you can. If you can't, that's okay. You can build up to it. Okay, and exhale. Palms up in your lap. If you want to, you can touch the thumb and forefinger on each hand. It just helps close the energy loop. And sit very, very still and tune in to your energy field. Notice if your physical body is changing at all because the energy is changing. Like for me, I can feel the whole front part of my chest expanding because the energy has opened up in my heart area. And whatever is true for you is perfect for you today. No worries. Good. See if you can notice the energy all around your body as well. 360 degrees, sitting in your golden egg of your auric field. Good. All right. So this next one, you're going to have your hands on your shoulders. So the fingers are in front, the thumbs are in back. Okay. And with any of these, if you have shoulder injuries or stuff, just don't hurt yourself. Okay. It's not worth it. You can just visualize this. Like I said, you could even just do the turning without your arms up if this is hard for you for any reason. Okay. But it's very simple. We're just going to twist left and then right. We're going to inhale and exhale. Okay, that's it. And we're just twisting. You can allow your pelvis to twist also. Okay, so you might notice that one leg goes forward and then the other leg goes forward as you twist because your pelvis is actually moving. Okay, here we go. Eyes are closed. And here you are kind of wringing out your organs, lubricating your spine. Again, no pushing or forcing here, just a gentle twist all the way through the spine, beginning all the way down in the pelvis and going all the way to the top of your head. Inhale left, exhale right. If you could keep the elbows up, that's best. It's a little bit of an odd image, but it's kind of like being in a washing machine, right? And what you're doing is you're cleaning your auric field, okay? You're cleaning your auric field. You're kind of polishing it from the inside, right? You're agitating it in a positive way. You're washing it, you're cleansing it, you're brightening it. Keep lifting your head towards the ceiling and the cosmos as you do this. Try to just relax the shoulders. Just a little bit longer, almost there. Good. And facing front, big breath in and hold. And again, squeezing and lifting that pelvic floor, pushing the energy all the way up the spine into the center of the head. And just bring your awareness there in between your ears and in the center of your head. Hold the breath. Exhale when you need to. And exhale, bringing the hands down into the lap, palms up, Gyan Mudra. And just sit very still. Notice how your energy has changed again. Maybe how your spine is feeling has changed. So these practices include the breath and the movement to stimulate our energy in a variety of different ways. And then we sit and we notice. So we build our awareness, our ability to experience and track ourselves as energy. Good. All right. One more kind of like this. All right. So this one, you're going to have your hands interlaced, okay, out in front of your heart. Okay, it's right out in front of your heart. And you're just going to exhale as you bring your hands in and inhale as the arms go out. And it's kind of a pumping, right? So again, we're focusing on the heart here. Every single thing we've done right now has been focusing on the heart. So here we're kind of bringing in and pumping energy into our heart. We're activating and elevating and opening up our heart. Okay, here we go. Eyes closed. Shoulders relaxed. Again, just thinking of moving the skeleton rather than having it be like an intense arm movement. It's kind of like a breath of fire, not quite, but there is a little pushing on the exhale. But it does not have to be super intense, okay? Doing great. Stay with it. Just dropping the shoulders. Just 20 more seconds. And just bring your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your left hand. Breathe in and hold. Gather the energy at the root and push all the way up. into the heart. And exhale, hands in your lap, fingers in Kyan Mudra. And again, just notice how you feel. Sitting very still so that your energy body can expand. See if you can become aware of your auric field, stretching out in all directions, 360 degrees. Below you, above you, behind you. Even just imagine it. That's totally fine. Good. All right, we're going to do our last piece here, which is specifically for Saturn. So all of the fingers are related to the planets in the yoga traditions. And so the middle finger is the Saturn finger. So what we're going to do is we're going to lock the Saturn fingers on each other, okay? And then the other fingers are going to be held down with the thumb, okay? And so we don't want any of the other fingers to touch the middle fingers, okay? Does that make sense? Then we're going to hold it right in front of the heart. And you want to kind of pull your hands away from each other so there's some tension here. Now, again, doesn't have to necessarily have to be super tense, but like you don't want to hurt anything, but you do want to have some tension there, okay? And we're just going to do long, deep breaths and just really think about whatever it is that you want to relate to or with Saturn right now when we do this, okay? All right. We're going to be here for just a little bit. So hang in there, close your eyes, pull on your fingers, long, deep breaths. Try to relax your shoulders, even as you're doing this, having the elbows at the same height as the hands. And you want to look for the sweet spot in your long, deep breaths. Mine is a count of 8. You just want to find what it is for you. If your arms start to get tired, see if you can just breathe through it. And big breath in and hold. Squeezing the pelvic floor, pushing the energy up all the way into the heart. Feeling the heart expand. And then up into the center of the brain. Relaxing the shoulders, pulling the hands apart, honoring Saturn, your relationship with Saturn, your own ability to develop your own positive self-discipline. And exhale, hands up in your lap. And we're just going to sit for a few minutes here. So I want you just to sit and receive. Sitting very still so your energy body can expand. Taking a moment to notice how your physical body feels, if it's different than it was or the same. Making any adjustment you need to be more comfortable. Noticing the energy around your heart. Energy inside your physical form and outside your physical form. The heart has a very powerful magnetic field. It deeply influences our auric field. They are very related. Noticing the energy in the center of your head. And all around your head. And then bringing your awareness into your pelvis and your root. Feeling the energy there inside your body. And then all around your body. And as you're able, see if you can hold your awareness in all three places. In your root and pelvis, in your heart and chest, and in the center of your head. Feeling this central column of light, the central channel. And then noticing how that central channel actually reaches down through the pelvic floor, down into the earth. Grounding yourself down into the earth. Feeling your primary relationship with this planet. It's created our lives, our experience. Reaching back upward through that central channel, out through the crown of the head. Up into the realms of light, the cosmos, the soul plane. Feeling yourself as a being of both earth and sky, energy and form. And then as you're ready, bring your hands together, rub your hands together. Good. Bring your arms up and just charge yourself with light. And imagine that there is a golden light of protection being all around your auric field. This is your own soul energy. Beautiful. And then bringing your hands in front of your heart. And we're just going to say a long sat and a short nam. And in Sanskrit, it means truth is my identity. Truth is my identity. Okay. Yay. All right. So that is our practice and our Kriya for welcoming Saturn, opening our hearts, energizing our field, clearing out anything that is from the past, opening up a new set of possibilities for ourselves. So I'd love to hear anybody has a reaction. I know sometimes I'm really nonverbal after this, so it's okay if you don't. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Just anything about how you feel or anything else like that. Okay. Floaty. Yeah. Right. Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and turn our recording off. Bye to you who are watching this replay later.